Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Special. I'm your host, GP, also known as Cute Thingies, and welcome to Black Lady's Tale. We're finally seeing the title screen because last time we went straight into it. Hi, Random Bunny Zero. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Also, everyone who is watching on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for being here as well. So last time we kind of went through the motions of the start of Black Lily's Tale, where we kind of learned how to use the X key a lot, and making sure that we were trying to support the lesbians because the lesbians deserve to be lesbian. We also had some moments where like we're talking about reproduction rates and like you gotta fuck for the country or something. We'll see if that comes back. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly remove the trailer because I'm gonna quickly talk about a few things. I'm gonna, you know what? Okay, perfect. We're gonna be using this point. Can I get a short summary? I believe I left a little early. No worries. I will quickly explain. That was going to be part of the entire thing. So last time we started following the story of Hana, who is basically kind of crushing on Itsuki, and she basically has a little trouble admitting this entire those entire feelings. And they're kind of bumbling around. They're trying to spend time together alongside their friend Aoi, trying to do the last few things they can while they still are in high school because they're about to graduate and go to university. And basically, we have been introduced to other few characters and kind of the whole concept that we need to memorize lines to sometimes interrupt the story and like talk like kind of, hey, we should say something in that situation. We're not able to do that right now, but it's still gonna be a later thing. And it's very important that we know what we're doing. The other part of all of this is that one of the last thing we did was go to a shop, but not any usual shop, kind of a Lolita shop, which, you know, with all of the frills and everything, kind of put the girls on edge, and they came out of it with a little souvenir, but also this was one of the things that they said they wanted to do on their bucket list, so let's see what's gonna happen after that. We literally just exited that shop, and as you can see on screen, they say we're going to other shops. Before we continue, I do want to do a quick rundown of what's going on in the channel. Next week, I will be doing the first live Dungeon Gals run, unless Just Mog decides to mug me and be faster than me at actually doing the runs. We'll see about that. The other thing is that I'm really excited. It's going to be any percent. I'm going to try to do my best. It might take 3 hours just like today. I did my first run this morning. Well, not this morning, this afternoon, but it was like kind of an IGT. I was not fully on speedrun focus, so we'll see about that. On Friday, next Friday, might not be a thing because I am going to be at Preventathon. I am Games Committee for Preventathon, and so I will be busy with things, which means that I might be a little tired for Friday. We'll see. But also, I do want to go to bed early, so I might cancel the Friday special because I have a commentary very early on Saturday morning, and I have a run on Saturday afternoon. So big times there. I hope you will join me on Preventathon's channel for Preventathon 7. It's a lot of fun stuff for speedrunning, and I am excited about that. And if you are watching this on YouTube, obviously there will be VODs and everything pretty soon after that, so don't worry about it. I still wonder where the Pat 6 VODs are, but we'll see. I might poke Cell about it. But yeah. Also, as a little warning before we get into the things, obviously for the wonderful people in Twitch chat, I have the content warnings listed up in the corner. Just drop a link to that channel, please. Yeah, no problem. I will do so while I'm quickly explaining that I like to play games with a lot of very heavy themes, and so I like to give a little bit of an indication that what we're going to see on stream is not the best. So if you are not feeling okay with some of the topics that we're gonna breach today, I would suggest take care of yourself. Make sure that you're gonna be safe and everything, and make sure to take care. We will see you maybe on the next episode or on the next game. It's always fun, and don't worry, there's always a lot of games happening on this channel. So yeah. Alrighty, enough talk, enough bullshit. Let's actually go into this. I dropped the link in the chat, Random Bunny, for you to see. But the content warnings this time will be homophobia, heteronormativity, mentions of falling birth rates, and reproduction. Your discretion is advised every time. Alrighty, let's go for it. After that, we went around some of the other stores and had fun shopping. Phew, all that shopping got me plumb tucked out. Whose granny are you? It was so much fun getting to shop with you guys. Right? It was fun, and before I knew it, I was close to splurging. I'm glad I was able to shop with no regrets in the end. With no regrets? Itsuki, are you already, like, red flagging yourself or something? I didn't see anything quite like the matching bracelets we got. Quite a lucky find. I'll take good care of my bracelet. I'm glad we managed to get matching ones. Me too. I'll treasure it. Aww. Itsuki seems somewhat down. Now that my shopping cravings have been satisfied, I'm feeling peckish. Shall we go to a bite somewhere? Would a cafe go to somewhere? I'm thinking more like somewhere you can eat a lot for cheap. Or is it time for the McDonald's? McDonald's, baby! I'd say you're a little bit more than peckish if that's the case. Well, I take back the peckish. I'm just plain hungry. What about that first food place up ahead? McLaughlin's! We're memorizing this one. We gotta remember the McLaughlin's. It's McLaughlin's. McDonald's and McLaughlin's. Yeah. I want to be in those meeting boards where you're told we need to make definitely not McDonald's name. We need to somehow think of something like that. I want to be in those meeting boards and like see how far they go and like, no, that show already did this. We can't use that. Yes, let's go there. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a coupon for that place. Let's see, where's my biophone? Well, she asked for cheap food. Milk is costly. Yeah. Let's not talk about the rising price of fast food and everything. Saying that, Itsuki rummaged through her pockets. Just then. Hi. Itsuki? Oh. Hi. An acquaintance of Itsuki, it seems. However, Itsuki's response was slightly awkward. It was unusual for always chipper and energetic Itsuki to be so reserved. Are you alright today? Well, yes. Noticing Itsuki's stiff demeanor, the girl seemed to finally realize that Aoi and I were there. Oh, you're with your friends. Sorry for my rudeness. It's okay. I'll see you around then. Take care. The girl bowed toward Aoi and myself before hurrying off. Itsuki, who's that? She seemed to know you. I think it's just the other story writer who thinks up of a name for the story. I doubt they think too much about it. I don't want to be thinking too much about it. I want to be losing my mind about it. I need to lose my mind about it. Someone I met at the hospital where I stayed. She helped me out when I got when I caught a cold. I was not expecting to see her. Although she was laughing, Itsuki's gaze seemed lost in the distance. When Itsuki is hiding something, she tends to take on this look. She was not a good liar, and right now she was most assuredly lying. But I act like I haven't noticed. I probably will too. If Itsuki doesn't want it to be known, I can't really ask about it. Yet something stood out to me. The girl from before, she asked, "Are you alright today?" Why, today, I wonder. I wondered if it had something to do with her running late today. Come on, let's hurry! Sure, I'm hurrying now, too. What that girl said really worried me. Still, I decided not to bring it up unless Itsuki herself did. A bracelet matching Itsuki's and Aoi's. I just needed to take a bath and go to sleep. In that moment of mellowness, I kept glancing at the bracelet I had bought that day. I'm so happy. A tender feeling came over me, and I couldn't stop the smile that crossed my face. It's almost time to sleep. I should put the bracelet in the drawer. Oh. Oh. A message from Itsuki. I sat down on the bed to check my biophone. Evening. Are you still up? I'm still up. What's going on? I'm really sorry about busting open the fitting room today. It really wasn't on purpose. I was just having a great time and got carried away. It's not good to make excuses, huh? I wanted to apologize properly before the end of the day. With that, she sent an apologetic-looking sticker. It was a character saying, "Sorry." Look at this little puppy? Puppy Foxy? BB. Protect. It looked just like Itsuki apologizing. I suddenly couldn't help but smile. Come on, I already forgotten that, Itsuki. I proceeded to reply. That's no issue at all to me, but I appreciate your concern. I'm relieved. Thank you, Hana. Good night. Good night. Finishing the conversation, I brought the biophone to my chest, holding it there. Itsuki. Oh no, she got the feelings. She baby, we gotta pet her. A warm feeling lit up my heart. So she had been worrying about the dressing room all along. Itsuki has always been so thoughtful. The catalyst to our becoming friends when we were in middle school. Ooh, that sounds important. When our generation got to middle school, we were obligated to enroll in a school designated by the government. Oh no! Government school? I originally lived in a different place, but when I started middle school, the whole family moved to the city. I was nervous to leave behind the place I knew and loved, and when I started school, I could not get accustomed to the class. However, my difference had perhaps started earlier. Even in primary school, I couldn't partake in conversations about love and relationships. It was the same when I was asked by a popular boy to join their group for the co-ed recreation activities. Co-ed, huh? Even when girls incited me to go out with him, saying I was so lucky, it left me awkward and unable to respond. Ugh. 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 Progressing through the school years, I began feeling different from the norm, gradually losing my confidence. Before I knew it, I had developed a weak character. Feeling so different from others also made me worry whether there was something wrong with my health. That is when I got really bad at changing clothes with people around. Oh no! No, baby. However, when I talked to Dad and my sister about my concerns, they waved it off and told me I didn't have anything to worry about, which made me feel relieved. They probably thought it was gonna be a phase, huh? Still, that sense of relief was only temporary. Soon enough, I began worrying about being different from everyone else once more. That got even worse in middle school. Both seeing others change and being seen changing were so embarrassing that I had to hide to do. That made me odd in the eyes of my classmates. Why are you embarrassed when we're all girls here? Normally, it's not that embarrassing. That girl, she's a strange one, isn't she? I wanna fight those kids. I don't care. I wanna fight those kids. The hyper self-conscious one, right? She's a weirdo. Before I knew it, I was treated like the odd girl by some of the others. On the contrary, the more attention was paid to me, the more shy I became about getting changed. Every day was a trial. That was my life back then. Are you okay? The fact that Itsuki asked me that. You're uncomfortable changing clothes in front of the others. In that case, here! I'll hold up a towel like this and hug you, so go ahead and change. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. That was the first time Itsuki and I spoke. Until then, our seats were far apart, and we had never spoken. Itsuki glared at them, saying firmly, "Hey, stop staring at a shy girl. You're being rude." Her words were powerful, despite her not raising her voice. Oh, she baby. Thinking about it now, if it had gone badly, Itsuki would have gotten bullied too. Even so, she helped me out. She's kind, brave, and dependable. We can't to admire Itsuki. Perhaps owing to her chivalrous attitude, she did not get bullied after that. I also stopped getting bullied. I got stuck with the label of hyper-shy character, but after that, it didn't attract any more glances. It's all thanks to Itsuki. I'm here because now because she saved me that time. Thank you, Itsuki. It feels like it's such a long time ago. I've gotten good at changing quickly so as to not stand out now, but back then, PE was a struggle. Itsuki is pretty amazing. She might be a bit rough around the edges, but she actually pays close attention to others and is always so considerate. That's why she was the first to help me. And even now, it's the same. When I'm swayed by others' opinions, she's always there, guiding me with such strength and confidence. You sure you're not gay for her? Like, it's fine to be gay. Like, it's okay. Even my indecisiveness, she frames as kindness. It really feels like my heart is being protected by her. That was the reason for this recurring thought of mine. I just wanted her to be happy. If Itsuki ever truly found herself in trouble, I wanted to do whatever I could to help her. Not just a metaphor, not just as a metaphor. If the whole world turned against her, I would want to stand by her side. Oh. Although, knowing Itsuki, that probably won't happen. She's so strong. Oh no! No, Itsuki, your wife is giving you red flags. That was all the more reason for me to be curious about what happened today. The woman who approached Itsuki while we were shopping. I can't stop thinking about their conversation. When she asked, "Are you alright today?" it sounded like almost like the reason Itsuki was late today was a hospital visit. I told myself I'd respect Itsuki's privacy and wouldn't bring it up unless she wanted to share it, but still. Doubt and apprehension swelled inside of me. As if something big was about to change, an ominous feeling looming over everything. Enough now. I'm turning negative. I'm probably just tired. Let's sleep for now. I burrowed into my futon and closed my eyes. Perhaps because of feeling uneasy from earlier, the spirit of sleep did not approach me at all. I woke up at my usual time, but felt that I was still in need of rest. Falling asleep was such a challenge last night. Yawning, I headed toward the living room. That is morning. Morning, Hana. You seem sleepy. Did you stay up late last night? Is that true? No, Hana, it doesn't matter that exams are over. It's healthiest to maintain your usual sleep schedule. It's not like that. I just had a hard time getting to sleep. That's fine then, but A new life is starting soon for you. You need to be more careful about your health. Sure, I know. You worry too much, Dad. As I nonchalantly responded to my father's remonstrance, I smiled at a portrait of my mother displayed in the living room. I never thought I would see the word remonstrance in the wild like this. Damn. Good morning to you too, Mom. Breakfast is ready. Heat up while it's still hot. Okay, thanks. On the table, rice, miso soup, thick rolled omelets, and other dishes were lined up, letting off enticing scents. I took my seat, offered thanks, and began to eat breakfast. It's delicious. The rolled omelet is flavored just right. It goes so well with the rice. Right. It's directly passed on from... I know, like, it's a... Oh, like, it's your mom... It's the way mom did it. But also... It certainly tastes different to any fried egg I'd make. It's fluffy and smells so good. It's such a simple dish, yet I wasn't able to learn it from Mom. There are still recipes I don't know, it seems. I'll teach you next time, okay? That way when you become a mother... When you become a mother someday, you can pass on the whole trademark flavor too. What? Sorry, I'm having a moment reminding myself that this is the Shinzo Abe video game. When I become a mother someday, huh? Such a future may have existed, but for me, I could only envision it very faintly. Right. Would Tsubomi worry if she knew I had yet to experience my first love? Sensing the conversation had become awkward, we changed the topic. Oh, that's right! I might go out again today. With Itsuki and Aoi? Yeah, we talked about doing what we got left to do before graduation. You're such good friends. Alright then, have fun. Oh, but don't stay out too late, okay? Recently there have been sightings of past convicts loitering around. Oh no. This is the moment where she gets rescued by a very pretty lady who is also a superhero. Or a magical girl. Or something in between. Past convicts? You mean former criminals? I wouldn't use the term former criminals. They have already served a sentence, you know? Well, even so, that doesn't change the fact that they used to be criminals, right? And so? Wow, you... Yeah, they were formerly criminals. That means they're still fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with you, sir? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Perhaps it was because he was prone to worrying, but that freezing came across unusually severe. And then what, Tsubomi? Those former criminals, did they do something? Apparently, one of the neighbors saw one walking around aimlessly, mumbling to himself. That doesn't, like... That's... As long as he's not causing trouble, that's fine! It's creepy to hear about. So Hana, please be careful. Don't stay out late, alright? Oh my god. What is this freaking level of bullshit? If you do stay out late, let us know. Actually, no, shall I come get you when you're finished? Oh my god, helicopter papa, can you stop? If I need to, then yes, please. But Dad, you're so tired from work, so I try not to stay out too late. I don't know why the music is like rising grandiosely for this. Oh, that's right. There's a picture from when they caught that person. I'll show it to you just in case. My sister showed me the suspect's photo on her biophone. He looked to be around 40 to... Arrest for assault, arrested for unprovoked something, and tipped... Well, that's a past conviction. He looked to be around 30 to 40 years old with a tough-looking blank face. That guy is kind of scary. Looks like Akechi with a cap. Kind of, yeah. Now you see, Joker. After everything that happened to us, I really went off the deep end. Because you weren't here for the toxic yaoi that we were having, the two of us. I don't know how to do an Akechi voice. Like, I kind of remember his voice, but it's been too long since I saw any Persona 5 stuff. Maybe if I were to see him with no prior knowledge, I'd assume he was a normal person. But after hearing about him, I somehow found him frightening to look at. It's unjust to be so prejudiced if he's not doing anything wrong anymore, but he does inspire fear. I'm not saying this person has done anything, and we're in a place with the lowest recidivism rate in the entire country. Doubtful. Those with such a past to them, they're a bit... What? Shut up! It's not bad to be concerned, Hana. Tsubomi, stay away from places without many people. Soon we're gonna be told that we need to be in places with lighting everywhere so that you don't get mugged for some reason. I know. I'll be grateful. I mean, miss, I don't think that outside of, like, a few places, you should be going outside. You have a literal baby in the gullets. So will I. In order to keep the family from worrying and to protect ourselves, we would have to report what happened. However, I couldn't help feeling somewhat bad that once I had committed a crime, there never seemed to be forgiveness. Once one had committed a crime, there never seemed to be forgiveness on the horizon for them. That's the problem with our current prison system. The current carceral system is a mess. And people buying into it. When Itsuki and I arrived at school, I was already in the classroom. Morning, Aoi. Morning. Another beautiful day. Morning, Hana, Itsuki. Say, Itsuki, you're pretty chipper for this early in the morning. It's great, right? Go ahead and be jealous to your heart's content. Oh, that's alright. Hana's level of energy is just right for me. Thanks, I guess. So, anyway, what shall we do today? Any new flashcards? There are several things left. I'm undecided. Hana, do you have any wishes? Me? Oh, if you do have wishes, by all means, go ahead. I was about to say more when I remembered what my sister told me this morning. Actually, I think it'd be better if we did something indoors, if that's okay. Oh, a rare proactive suggestion from Hana. I like it. Indoors sounds good. Did you have some sort of reason for this? This morning, my sister told me that there's been a suspicious person spotted around here. She wanted me to be extra careful just in case. Oh, that! I heard it too! As though having overheard our conversation, Natsu headed towards us. Isn't it that guy who beat someone up and caused a huge incident? It's seriously scary having someone like that wandering around here. What? That's alarming! Don't worry, Hana, I'll protect you! Let's go! She protected Yuri! What? Hey, only Hana, huh? So you, what, so you don't care what happens to me? Oops, well, you look like you can handle yourself, Aoi. Yeah, I don't really care. In that case, I will protect you, Aoi, gallantly. Oh, thanks, I'll pass. Flat out refusal. I mean, I don't want you to rely on me too much, but still, it kind of stings. You were joking, right? Yeah. Everyone around me is just... I give up. I'll protect myself, thank you very much. Now, I have a question. It's supposed to be the morning, despite the fact that in the background, the clock at the top definitely has a 1. But also next to it doesn't seem like to be a 0, because I think that this is a 0. So, is it like 1840? Something like that? Despite the fact that we're supposed to be in the morning? might be terrible. Don't mind me. Oh, it's admirable. It's hard to tell what part is serious and what part is a joke, though. You sure you know a lot about that guy, Natsu? Yeah, my mom mentioned him. She said she heard about him from a lady in the neighborhood while she was grocery shopping. Wow, that's amazing. The Housewife Network. The same now as in the days of yore when they would convene around the mouth of the well and share intel. Damn. Who needs biophones? The well is a good meeting place. This goes to show that no matter how advanced information networks become, the power of word of mouth gossip cannot be underestimated. Words are difficult tonight. Well, not like he's done anything yet. It just means he's around. Still, we should be careful. This is the kind of situation where saying, "Oh, it's fine, no need to worry," could actually raise flags. There are no flags in reality. But Itsuki, you're not in reality. You're in a video game. There are. I can see them. That's why I'm all for breaking them before they are raised. Natsu, you called me the self-aware fourth wall character. You stop this. Stop it now. What is a flag? Wow, a novice question. It's very like you, Hana. You've never heard of death flags or anything like that? Oh, that's what you meant? Anyway, the point is that we shouldn't wander around alone after dark. If we're careful, we'll just be fine. Okay, then today, as previously discussed, movie viewing party at mine! You're unusually hyped today, Aoi. Yes, you sound very excited. Since it might be dangerous outside with that suspicious person lurking near, then this plan perfectly fulfills Hana's request to stay indoors. It's brilliant! This way I get to introduce both of you to my B-grade disaster movie religion! Oh no, it's a religion. Are you sure you will get us converted? By the way, Hana, have you ever watched a B-grade disaster movie before? I haven't. Well then, don't judge it before you try it. Who knows, you might find you like it. I can't really imagine myself liking such a movie. Oh, well, I personally don't have any objections to a B-grade disaster movie. As long as the three of us get to hang out and eat snacks together, I'm happy. So what movie are we watching? It's decided. We're watching the series Gorilla Sharks. Oh no. Terrible. Oh wow. The title alone sounds pretty ridiculous. Or should I say, over the top. Yeah, sharks come ashore in squadrons and chomp down people. I don't do that. I'm a shark kitty. I don't do that. Wait, what? Sharks attack people on land? The sharks of this series are invincible. They even go into space and time travel. Oh, and the main character fights them off with a chainsaw. That's every B-grade movie, please. Aoi. Aoi spoke with pure excitement, eyes sparkling, while Itsuki and I looked on bewildered. Sorry, that explanation just confused me further. It sounds even more out there than I imagined. This is completely beyond my realm of comprehension. My dad loves this series. Last year, they released the 50th installment and it became a huge topic among shark movie fans. Okay. 50 movies? They're really on a roll, aren't they? Actually, they wrapped it up after the 6th one, but the devoted fans wanted more, so they made sequels. This is why you don't trust fans. Wait, how many shark movies fans out there? Quite a few, actually. Shark movies are a treasure trove of classic B-grade disaster flicks. Even if they're classics, they're still B-grade. That's because B-grade doesn't mean it's a quality thing. It's... you... like... B grade nowadays is kind of a genre by itself. It's kind of like a flavor of the movie. It's how it works. The more recent ones are absolute masterpieces. The one where the sharks visit the cafe is especially great. Wait, hasn't the scale downsized a bit? Oh, and then there's the one where a shark comes crawling through a television screen. That's a horror movie. Isn't that an horror movie trope? I can't tell whether it's even supposed to be scary anymore. Still, my recommendation is Guerrilla Sharks. It says Saminedo, which I am just thinking of Sharknado. But I guess they're not allowed to have Sharknado in the title. In the thing. It's another McLoney situation. That has the complete collection on disc, so we can watch any of the 50 movies whenever we want. Wow, on disc? That sounds kind of retro these days, doesn't it? Physical media is forever. Wait, are we watching it from the first movie? No way, that would take us days. Let's go with my fave, part 22. I guess it's a situation where any of them fit? Won't we get confused if we skip the earlier ones? No need to fret. Guerrilla Sharks essentials boil down to 3 points. 1. Sharks are organized in highly trained squadrons. 2. Sharks attack humans in multiple outrageous ways. 3. The protagonist is unstoppable. Using the legendary super weapon, his chainsaw, he turns those sharks into sushi. I can't even imagine what you're talking about. Anyway, to enjoy a shark movie, all you need is an open mind, an acceptance of every possibility, and a generosity of spirit. Does that really apply to shark movies? Of course. Shark movies are silly, lovely, and a beacon of hope for humanity. Hana, it's serious. When it comes to shark movies, the ever unfazed Aoi turns into a sort of comedic character. I didn't know shark movies had so many qualities. I thought I knew Aoi pretty well, but it turned out there were still sides of her I had never seen. Look, there's the 22nd installment, Chainsaw of Fury! Package Aoi gleefully held up showed a man wielding a chainsaw amidst the tsunami of sharks in a fiery mayhem. One tiny shark was casually clamped onto the man's head. What is this? Seems kind of ridiculous. Right? The kind of over-the-top feeling is what makes shark movies so entertaining. But people get attacked in them, don't they? Isn't that scary? Don't worry about that. Let's just watch it. My family's out today and we can make as much noise as we want. And I've got plenty of snacks. Snacks. Snacks! 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 For snacks! For snacks! To kill us! To kill snacks! That did sound tempting. Well, fine then. Let's give Guerrilla Sharks a go. Saminedo. That's the spirit. You might just discover a whole new universe. I popped the disc into the reader and pressed the play button. It's starting! So we're going through an entire play-by-play, right? We're spending the next hour and a half watching the movie here. If that's okay with everyone. Guerrilla Sharks started with a surprisingly upbeat opening. And then suddenly there were sharks everywhere swimming in a rigorous formation. Sharks, sharks, more sharks, an unstoppable wave of sharks. The attack scenes were strikingly unrealistic, with cheap and outdated CGI that screamed low budget. Yeah, that's the point of B-movies. Add to that, countless parodies of famous movies and dad jokes scattered throughout. This might actually be funny. Itsuki is not having a good time. At first I was bracing myself for terrifying scenes, but before I knew it, I was laughing. Oh, what in the world is this? When I felt a tug on my sleeve, I looked down to see Itsuki holding onto my clothes with teary eyes. Itsuki? It's scarier than I thought. Why are you so calm, Hana? Hana is stronger. Hana is the strongest. I look so fake that I've come to see it as surreal slapstick. Still, Itsuki is looking scared. It's quite adorable. Not that I'd ever say that to her face. It's just fake sharks, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Really. But what if a shark were to burst through the classroom window to attack us? What would we do? Pardon me? But what if, when you were in the bath, a shark smashed through the roof to get to you? Oh no, oh no. Itsuki, shoot it with lasers. That is a plan, but also apparently they're invincible to anything except a chainsaw. So you might just need to have a chainsaw with you at all times. That might be the situation. Watching this movie makes it feels like shark could pop up anywhere, and now I can't stop thinking about it. The classroom? The bath? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, we got him. When I started picturing it in familiar places, the fear suddenly felt real. The laughter vanished and the unease came rushing back. Maybe it's a little scary when you put it like that. Of course it is! As Itsuki and I shivered beside us, Aoi just grinned. Did you see that? That shark really nailed it in that scene. Despite Aoi's enthusiasm, once the fear had set in, I could not directly look at the screen anymore. I'm scared, Hana! It's okay, Itsuki. Here, let's have some snacks. We can distract ourselves, alright? Do you want the Subway Surfer? Is that what you want? We can pull the Subway Surfer. Huddling behind Aoi, Itsuki and I ate snacks non-stop until the movie finally ended. For hours, we thoroughly enjoyed our movie marathon. After Gorilla Sharks, which was too intense for Itsuki and me, Aoi kindly picked a different kind of film. We watched a peaceful one, without sharks nor chainsaws, ate snacks and chatted. We didn't notice the time flying. This concludes our movie night. That was so much fun! I was worried there'd be nothing other than gorilla sharks, but the second movie was normal, thankfully. Normal's better. By normal, do you mean movies with regular sharks? Oh no. Regular sharks. Don't even joke about that. Let's leave the sharks aside for now. Alright, we should head back now. We don't want to be out too late. I trailed off without bringing up the suspect on the loose. Yeah, good call. They said movie night, but like, it's still the evening. Shall I see you off to the station? No, that's fine. Itsuki's with me. That's right. I'll protect you, Hana. Leave it to me. Then I'll protect Itsuki. Okay, I'm shushed. I'm getting shushed. Aw, that's adorable. Very well. I'll let Hana protect me. Huh? That's an emote? Yeah, that's an emote. Shosh is an actual emote. Alright, little lovebirds. Best you get going now. Lovebirds. Alright, you sure you don't want us to help with the cleanup? It's fine, really. We didn't make that much of a mess, so I can handle it. Thanks a lot. I owe you one. I keep it on my mental list. Sure. I won't get my hopes up, though. We'll head off now. Today was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun too. Let's watch Garrulous Sharks again sometimes. Sure, if we get a chance, maybe... Oh. When I took Wood's voice, I saw a girl standing in front of the house next door. I'm pretty sure she's Aoi's childhood friend, 1 year younger than her. Good evening. Good evening. Wait, I think I recall your name. It's similar to Aoi. Oh, you're Ai Ishiki, right? Yes, it's been a while. I gave a small, somewhat awkward bow. Was I always this quiet? She used to be more lively. Did something happen? I glanced at Aoi hesitantly. Aoi avoided her gaze without uttering a word. The tension. Well, I should get going now. With that, I quickly went back inside. Was she always like that? I thought she used to be more outgoing. I thought so too. Maybe she wasn't feeling great today. Oh no. For some reason, Aoi's expression was unusually stiff. Aoi? Huh? Oh, yeah, maybe. Her reaction feels a little off as well. You know, it's getting late. It might be dangerous, so you should probably head home soon. You're right. Let's go, Hana. Yes, see you later, Aoi. See you. Be careful on your way home, you two. Mitsuki and I took the train. As usual, we got off at the same station. From there, in order to head home, we went in the same direction for a bit. Today was so much fun. How many times have you said that, Hana? You must have really enjoyed yourself. I sure did. Watching a movie with everyone, snacking, relaxing. And it was my first shark movie too. Well, watching nothing but shark movies back to back was a bit much though. So you admit it too, huh? Walking side by side, I felt like this moment might as well go on forever. But graduation was just around the corner. Oh, we're here already. My house is this way, so I'll see you later. Aren't you both like... I'm not gonna ask why she's saying my house is this way. She should know at this point. Did she never come to your house, Itsuki? Sure. I suddenly felt like someone was watching us. When I turned around, I saw a man standing in the park. He was wearing a baseball cap and staring straight at us. Hana? What's wrong? That guy over there. I think he's watching us. Really? That's so creepy. Let's not make eye contact. Even Nitsuki seemed a bit scared, stepping closer to me for reassurance. The man must have noticed we were looking at him because he quickly averted his gaze. When his head turned, his cap shifted just enough for me to catch a glimpse of his profile. Wait, that face looks familiar. And then it hit me, the memory from this morning. That's right, the photo my sister showed me. He looks just like that shady guy. No, they weren't just similar. It was the same person. My heart started pounding, and I felt cold sweat on my body, although the weather wasn't hot. Hey, don't make a scene, but listen carefully. I think that guy is the one we were talking about this morning. The suspicious one. So that story was real? He's looking away now, but earlier he was definitely watching us. What should we do? Should we call the police? I don't think we should. We didn't see him do anything. Yeah, I may be overreacting. Still, this is scary. Let's hurry home before it gets dark. Good idea. Just in case, I keep my biophone in my hand. We held onto our biophones as if they were charms of protection and rushed home as quickly as we could. I opened the front door and closed it a bit more forcefully than usual before heading straight to my room. I think I'm safe now. Leaning back against the door, I slowly crouched down. Phew, that was terrifying. I never thought we'd actually run into him. Oh, I wonder if Itsuki is safe. That's why you send messages to tell if you're safe when you get home. Still holding my biophone tightly, I quickly typed out a message. Did you get home? I just made it back now. Her reply came almost immediately. I got home too, don't worry. She then sent a sticker that said all okay. Thank goodness. I had just let out a sigh of relief when another message came through. That was so scary. I kept checking behind me on the way home, worrying about being followed. Honestly, it's probably good to stay vigilant. I kept checking behind me too. My heart is still racing. I'm so glad nothing happened. From now on, we should be more careful when we go out. Absolutely! We should warn Aoi tomorrow too. You're right. For now, thank goodness both of us are safe. After messaging back and forth for a little more, we agreed to talk again at school the next day. Yeah, just when I felt relieved, my heart started pounding again. The girls. It was probably because my brain was still on high alert. I thought I might be unable to calm down enough to sleep that well that night. It's okay, the adrenaline crush is gonna come in and then you're gonna go sleep super easy. Well, I guess after Hana took a little break, we should take our break now. That way we get through the ads quickly and we just have, we have more Black Lily's Tale coming in. We're gonna go for a little break. I will see you all when, after the ads for more Black Lily's Tale. See you in a little bit. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back to Black Lily's Tale. Hi, Balance Board. Hi, Ellie. How you doing? We're playing more Black Lily's Tale today. We just went through another day of spending time with our good friends, and now Hana is gonna do another day. Let's see what that new day is all about. I slept so well. I woke up in a refreshing start to the day. I thought I wouldn't be able to sleep, yet I actually slept like a baby. Maybe it's because I was so tired from the hangout. And thanks to a good night's sleep, I'm in great shape. I feel like this will be a wonderful day. I'm okay, going to mostly be lurking during schoolwork. No worries. Have a good lurk and good luck with schoolwork. Also, it's 10, I think I'm off to bed. Have fun with the rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Random Bunny. Thank you so much for being here and enjoying the fun times. I hope you have a wonderful night. Rest well. See you soon. Alright. When I went to the living room, as usual, my sister was in the kitchen, and Dad was reading the news on his biophone. Good morning, Dad, sis. Good morning, Hana. You look pretty upbeat today. Maybe it's because I've slept so well. That's good. They say sleep brings it. Dude, can you sound like the least fucking Shizuabe-like person, please? Oh, come on, this is about little kids. I'm not a child anymore. Even if I sleep, I won't grow any further. What are you talking about? You're still a child. She is like 17 or 18, dude. What is wrong with you? Do we have anything that shows like her parents' kids are always kids, no matter how old they get? I think I understand that feeling too. Shut up, Tsubomi. Don't give it to him. My sister smiled, gently stroking her round belly. Ah yes, remind us that she is freaking Pugante. It's a bit early to be thinking that, sis. Alright, Hana, take your seat, have a hearty breakfast so you can go big and strong. At this point, if I grow any bigger, it'll only be sideways. You could stand around a bit more, Hana. If I went by your standards, Dad, I'd balloon up in no time. Dad into BBW? Even as I complained, I made sure to eat my breakfast. I'd probably collapse before even making it to school if I left on an empty stomach. Oh, by the way, how was yesterday? Did you have a good time with your friends? Yeah. I answered enthusiastically, but memories of the way home crept into my mind. I didn't want them to worry unnecessarily, so I didn't tell Dad nor Sis about the shady man of yesterday. I found myself lost in thought. My sister tilted her head toward me. Hana, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I stammered, but now Dad's attention was on me too. What's wrong? Did something happen? No, really, nothing happened to me. If I stayed quiet any longer, it'd only worry more. Okay, in fact, on my way home yesterday, I saw the suspicious man at the park. What? Are you okay? He didn't do anything to you, did he? I'm fine. I just saw him standing there. He didn't even come close to me. Are you sure? If that's the case, then good. But why didn't you tell us yesterday? Because nothing happened, and now you do overreact like you're doing right now. Even so, if there's an ex-criminal wandering around, it's better to be overly cautious than not enough. Shh. Oh. We don't even know if this dude is like evil or something. We just like know he's an ex-convict. Wow. There he goes again, calling them an ex-criminal. Are you certain it was the person who we talked about? The face matched the photo, but I merely caught sight of him. I see. Well, the most important is that nothing happened. Just standing there, it's hard to say. Even so, it's a concern. You should avoid going out after the dark for a while. But we want to do our things, Dad! Come on, that's overkill. If we do that, I'll suffocate. They said the reoffense rate has gone down, so let's try to trust people a little more. Thank you. Thank you, Hana. Oh no, look at the time! I'm going to be late meeting Itsuki. I gotta go. I was in a rush. I didn't forget to stop in front of the photo of mom displayed in the living room, pressing my palms together. I'm off, Mom. Bye, Dad. Bye, sis. Take care. Be careful, okay? Don't go anywhere near that man. Sir, can you be less terrible? Of course. Itsuki and I always met up and headed to school together. On this day, as usual, we met partway to the station. Morning, Itsuki. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Good morning. Don't worry, I didn't have to wait at all. Oh, Itsuki, you don't seem like yourself. You look a bit pale too. Maybe it's because I'm low on sleep. After what happened yesterday, I couldn't settle down enough to sleep well. This game sounds interesting, gives potential DLC vibes, but I know nothing about it. Maybe it's just the art style. I will say, the first episode that you can still see on the channel as a VOD, there were some moments where we went very video game. I understand. Her explanation made sense, but something about it still stuck in the back of my mind. I've seen Mitsuki tired and sleep-deprived plenty of times before, but somehow this feels different. Today she seemed more than just sleepy or worn out. She looks like something is shaking to her core. Shaking her to the core. Shall we go then? As she spoke these words, Itsuki began walking, but her steps were slightly unsteady. Wait, are you really okay? If you're not feeling well, it'd be better to not force yourself and just take the day off school. No, I'll go. Itsuki? Her hardened tone caught me off guard, making me blink. This truly isn't like her. What could be going on? Hey, I know school is important, but there are no regular classes left before graduation. It's fine to take a day off. That's exactly why. There's little time left before graduation. I cannot waste a single day. I just want to spend as much time as I can with everyone. These last moments of high school are so precious. You two are going to the same college, like... I hope you can still continue to, like, see each other. I understand the other friends, but you two are going together. I get that. I really do. I was worried about her health, but seeing what going to school meant to her in this moment, I concurred. Alright, let's go together. Thank you. But on one condition, you're going to the nurse office as soon as we get there. If you're feeling okay after that, then we can go to class. Deal? You're such a word. Also, give me your bag. I'll carry it for you. Oh, come on. It's fine. No way. You're looking way too pale to be saying that. Just let me help you out right now. Oh, where did this bold Hana came from? This is unexpected. No, joking around. Come on, hand over your bag. There, isn't it a little better? Wow, I really cannot win against you. Itsuki finally relented and handed me her bag. As soon as we arrived at school, we headed to the nurse's office. Luckily, Miss Igarashi, the school nurse, was already there. As I was fretting, Itsuki laughed, assuring me that I was making a big deal of nothing, but she was still pale. After sternly telling Itsuki to lie down in the available bed and rest, I left the nurse's office, heading toward the classroom. Hello, Hana. You're a bit late today. Oh, what's this? Hana, are you alone? Aren't you always joined at the hip with Itsuki? Good morning, you two. Itsuki had to take a moment in the nurse's office. What? Why? Did something happen? She's feeling unwell. She insisted she was fine, but she was obviously unwell. She insisted on coming even though I suggested she go home. She said she had to come no matter what, since there's only a little time left to spend with everyone. Yeah, when she makes up her mind, there's no stopping her. At any rate, considering that graduation is around the corner, you kinda see where she's coming from. Hey. Good morning, Shu. Morning. Looking as deadpan as always, huh? It's my natural state. Anyway, you took some time. Still made it, though. Oh, what happened? You all look gloomy. Well... I told you what I had just told Aya Natsu. It's the turn of the season. It's probably messing with her nervous system. But usually, like... Depression month is usually like November or December. Like, it's when the days go, like, smaller. When there's more nights. It's... Okay. What's with that reasonableness? How am I supposed to make fun of that? If it's a reasonable response, you don't need to make fun of it now, do you? Homeroom is about to start. Time to wrap it up and head to your seats. The assistant teacher entered the room. We all scurried to our seats. The teacher announced, first period today, you're going to be doing revision by yourselves. Apparently the homeroom teacher had got a cold and was going to be absent. A modest wave of cheers spread through the class at the announcement. Since we no longer had regular classes, it did not make much difference if the period was for revising or not, till the absence of a teacher made the atmosphere more relaxed. After homeroom, the assistant teacher reminded us, just because it's self-study doesn't mean you can be noisy before leaving the classroom. Even the teacher isn't well. That's concerning. Hooray for you, Hana. What? Not about the teacher without being sick. I mean that since there's a free period, you can probably head to the nurse office. Oh, I suppose so. I guess only a goody two-shoes like you wouldn't directly think of that. If you're going to check on Itsuki, just go. If a teacher comes, just tell them you both have gone to the nurse office. Thanks for that. It's not even a lie. Thank you, Natsu. And word of warning, it's best not to announce your presence too loudly when you go to the nurse office during class time. They'll tell you to be quiet. Got it. Sounds like you know your stuff. You could say that. Natsu also seems to have visited the nurse office a lot lately. I wonder if he was feeling unwell. Maybe he was having discussions with the nurse. Anyway, I needed to think of Itsuki now. Ayo and I discreetly left the classroom, then hurried to the nurse's office. Since the classes were still in session, we had to make our way through the hall silently. Eager as I was to get to the nurse's office, it made it feel agonizingly slow. Phew, finally we're here. So impatient. Hana, you had me stressed out. You looked like you were about to take off running. I'm sorry, it's just... I understand you're worried about Itsuki though. Right, as Natsu said, let's enter quietly. Yes. Taking a deep breath to calm myself, I knocked softly. Excuse me. I spoke in a small voice. Oyo entered the nurse's office after me. There was only the faint noise of the heating fan. No noise hinted at someone else's presence. There was only one bed, with a curtain drawn around it. That one? Is that where Itsuki is lying down? Yes, that's right. I wonder if she's asleep. Misagarashi seems to be out. We spoke softly, then exchanging glances, we decided to approach the bed. As we got closer, we could hear voices faintly coming from behind the curtain. Those voices... Itsuki and Misagarashi? I wonder what they're talking about. Misagarashi doesn't have counseling qualification. Maybe they're talking about something personal. From the tones of their voices, it didn't seem like a happy conversation. I always seemed to pick up on that also because she gave me a puzzled look. We fought to turn back, but making a move now could, on the contrary, make our presence known. In that case, maybe it's better to wait quietly until they finish talking. It feels a bit wrong, like eavesdropping, though. I whispered my thoughts to Aoi, who gave me a small nod of agreement. We decided to wait outside by the curtain. However, as we stood there, it turned out we could hear their voices more clearly than expected. How are you feeling? I heard you had some strong palpitations. I'm fine. After resting a bit, I feel much better. That's good, but you shouldn't push yourself. At times like these, it's best to rely on adults. We've received your data from the hospital, so we know about your condition. Oh no, she has terminal gay disease. Yes. Condition? Hospital? What is happening? Stage 3 CL2. I know it must be difficult, but you must try to not bear it all of it alone. I thought CL2 was done! What? At the unexpected words, my heart began racing. CL2. I somehow managed to keep my shark from making me utter a sound. Next to me, Aoi was equally stunned, her eyes wide open. CL2? And stage 3? It can't be! Itsuki! Suddenly, in that moment, it fell all into place. The tardiness of the other day. She had gone to the hospital. Me when? Same. And the girl who greeted her at the arcade. She was someone she had met at the hospital. Everyone in chat has terminal gay disease. Congratulations, you all have terminal gay disease. You're not doing any strenuous activities, right? No, I know I'm not allowed to do that. After quitting the track and field team, I haven't done anything. That's right, you were in the track and field team. It's good that you retired early. It can't be. I thought Itsuki had quit the track and field team too early to study for the entrance exams. Since you're not doing any strenuous activity, it seems unlikely that strong palpitation would be related to CL2. This time, you're probably experiencing side effects from the medications. However, it's best to have the hospital check you over once, just to make sure that it's nothing. Shall I contact the hospital for you? Oh, no. I want to discuss it with my family. Alright then. I can understand your reluctance in going to the hospital. You must be prepared for it. I believe you were planning to look into going to a full care facility for a year after grad. No! But the Uriya University shit! No! What is that? I could not believe what I was hearing. I could not accept it as a reality. Weren't we going together to the same college? Wasn't that what she had worked so hard for? Why? The question of why swirled in my mind like a drain. My head is spinning. The dizziness made me stumble. Oh no. We've been found. We definitely didn't hear that you had terminal gay disease. Who's there? Sorry, we did knock, but... Hana. Aoi. The curtain opened and Itsuki stared at us. Her eyes seemed to be asking us why we were here. What are you two doing here? You and Miss Hana Sasamori. Well, we had some self-study time and we were worried about Misomiya, so we just had to come check on her. I responded in my stead, as I stood dazed. Hearing her refer to Itsuki so formally made the interaction feel even more businesslike. I was no good with that kind of thing. I shall accept that as an explanation. However, as you can see, I'm in a consultation session with Misomiya, so you two can return to class immediately. Yes, ma'am. Come, Hana, let's go. Okay. With Aoi pulling my arm on unsteady feet, I left the nurse's office behind. Feeling like I was in a nightmare, I somehow managed to make it back to the classroom. If it hadn't been for Aoi pulling me along by the arm, I might not have been able to make it. Are you alright, Hana? I'm sorry. Even though you must be just as shocked. You immediately took the reins from me. It's fine. I figured you were more shaken than me. But how pale you looked, as though you were about to die. My own shock just disappeared. I appreciate it. Our conversation trailed off. The weight of what we had just learned was so overwhelming that we couldn't think of anything else to say. I wonder if Itsuki is alright. Will her illness actually get better? Will we be able to attend college together? The thought made me tightly shut my eyes. Oh, come on, what's with me? How selfish. Worrying about going to college together should be the absolute last thing on my mind. No! No! It's your happiness that's at stake. You should talk about it with her. Even so, I cannot help but worry about it as much as I do about her illness. Does that mean that I was looking forward to attending the same school with Itsuki, even I thought I did? Class was still self-study. Everyone's doing their own thing without being nosy. Amidst them, only Aoi and I bore stiff expressions. Well, that's a downer. Eventually, when the self-study session ended, Itsuki returned from the nurse office. Anna, Aoi, I'm back now. Hey. Itsuki. I got asked some weird questions. I wasn't meaning to keep it all quiet, but I guess I kinda didn't want to worry anyone. Miss Igarashi was totally exaggerating though. Anyone would have been shocked to hear something like that. Really, it's not that serious. Itsuki forced a laugh, trying to keep things light. Seeing her act like that only deepened the pain I felt for her. You don't need to be so alarmed about it. My illness is not that big of a deal. Isn't it life-threatening? No, you've worried far too much. I'm not even in pain or anything right now. Honestly, I'm pretty much perfectly healthy. This time was just a minor issue with the meds, that's all. Really? If you're pushing yourself... Goodness, too, Aoi? I'm telling you, I'm feeling totally fine. Happy Larry? Why? Because she's okay? Because she told us she's okay? God, CL2! Phase 3! I don't know how far it is phase 3, but damn! I got name it. Oh, okay, that's why. If that were true, why would you keep it quiet? Why won't you attend college with me? A tiny part of myself might have been blaming Itsuki. I forgot to memorize a few of the lines though. I knew it. I blurted out what I was thinking. What are you doing after graduation? Oh no. Serious strike! Serious violence. We shall enjoy the serious violence for a little bit. Serious violin. Alright, enough serious violin. Let's actually continue. Anger flashed on Itsuki's face. It was only a moment before it turned into a look of hurt, and she lowered her eyes. Itsuki. I'm sorry. I know I'm worrying you, but this is my personal issue, so you don't have to concern yourselves with it. But... really, it has nothing to do with you two. How can you say that? The words hit me hard. I never thought you would say such a thing. Hang on. Even if you can't tell us, it doesn't mean you have to push us away like that. It's fine, Aoi. No, 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 Hana, you should let Aoi actually cook. It's not. Hana, you were so excited about attending the same college as Itsuki. Itsuki, at least talk to Hana properly. Hey. Chu casually stepped in between them. If you get mad too, it'll just make it harder on Hana. Chu. I don't know what got you so worked up, but perhaps you need to calm down a bit. It's gonna be difficult. That's right, Aoi. Let's both calm down. Everyone's looking at us. Before we had realized it, the whole class has started gathering around us. Right. I'm sorry. I got mad and ended up shouting. Aoi backed down, albeit reluctantly. Itsuki too looked like she was about to say something, but in the end, just went back to her seat in silence. True. Thank you. I'm glad that you intervened. No big deal. I just didn't want to have a fight break out in front of me. Besides, Aoi getting that worked up over something is pretty unusual. It sure is. Well, I won't pry, but if you ever need someone to talk to, I'll be there. Oh, thank you. You're a good person, Shu. It doesn't take much for you to compliment me. But I mean what I said. I'm taking your word for it. Thanks. CL2. This was the name of a terrifying virus that devastated the country 25 years ago. Originally, it was a harmless virus that broke out overseas. However, when it arrived in Japan, it underwent some sort of mutation, becoming lethal. CL2 was highly virulent and had a long incubation period of over a week, which meant that it spread all over the country practically overnight. Something COVID. The virus mainly affected younger people. Its mortality rate was high, between 70 and 90%, and those under 12 were at risk of had high risk of complications. It is said that during this period, the population of children under 12 got almost halved. At that time, there was neither a treatment nor a vaccine for it, so children were forced to stay indoors. The whole country fell into a panic. By the time I was born, a vaccine had been developed and the situation had been improving, but adults remained anxious. The virus itself, as well as the illness caused by it, are referred to as CL2. After the vaccine was developed, every Japanese citizen received immunization. We should have been set free from the threatening shadow of CL2. So why now, of all times, do this high school student like Itsuki contract it? Feeling worried, I started scouring the web for any scrap of information I could find on CL2. What I discovered was that even today there were rare cases of children contracting CL2. In a few cases, older teenagers also contracted it. Since CL2 was said to be extinct and the whole population was inoculated, the road of transmission wasn't clear. It's still such a rare thing. If it weren't, we would never be able to go to school as we do now. But if that's the case, I wonder how Itsuki got it. She was supposed to be vaccinated. Does that mean that the vaccine is not fully effective? No matter how much I looked, I was unable to find any further information on the internet. Most of the information focused on past cases, and there was nothing about high school students currently battling CL2. I think that if people were told that CL2 is still loose, they would once again fall into panic. How high is the fatality rate for all the teens? What's the specific treatment plan? There's so much I want to know. I felt an overwhelming urge to ask Itsuki directly about everything. I abandoned the idea, however. She said not to worry about it. It didn't seem like she didn't want any more questions asked, however. I felt lost and defeated. Above all, Miss Igarashi's words would not leave my mind. She said that after graduation, Itsuki would go on to spend a year at a treatment facility. Why didn't she tell us? She even studied for the entrance exams together. Thinking back on it, I could see now why Itsuki would insist on coming to school even though she felt unwell. It was because of her illness. My thoughts were jumbled. Nothing made sense. What should I do? A powerless sigh disappeared into the stillness of the room. baby girl. This was the first time in the history of our friendship that Itsuki and I were neither talking nor exchanging messages. Since that day, I haven't been able to focus at all. Before I knew it, I was spacing out. At this moment in the classroom, I was staring blankly at the black screen of my biophone. Hana. Oh, Aoi, what's going on? Don't what's going on me. You're the one who looks about to collapse, and you keep sighing. If I see that, I can't just ignore it, can I? Sorry for making you worry. I leaned in closer, lowering her voice so the others wouldn't hear. It's about Itsuki, isn't it? It is. Once again, Itsuki hadn't shown up to school. She was probably at the hospital. Maybe she let the school know, but I was too scared to go ask for confirmation. I wonder if she'll get better. Didn't mention what from. I don't know. They used to say it was an incurable illness. But now there are treatments available. They're not exactly miracle cures, though. You looked them up? Of course I did. It's Itsuki we're talking about. I'm not the only one worrying. I can't rest easy about it. Do you think it's okay to ask her that question directly? Best not, I think, for both her sake and yours. You're right. I really wanted to ask it. Perhaps deep in my heart, I had hoped Aoi would encourage me to do so. I wasn't wrong, though. It was probably better not to ask. Itsuki said herself that she didn't want me to ask. I think that there's a word missing in that sentence. If I force the issue, it might make her feel even worse. Well, you know, if you do end up asking, perhaps it's best to wait a little bit longer. Give it some time before... The door opened at that moment. Hello, Miss Sasamori, Miss Nishiki. Good afternoon. Do you two have a class coming next? We have self-study. In that case, follow me to the nurse's office now. I will inform the supervising teacher. There's something I must speak to you about. I could already guess the topic of our discussion. Understood. Aoi and I were about to leave the room, following after Miss Igarashi, when Natsu looked at us curious. What's this? We're about to start self-study class. Are you two skipping? Nothing of the sort. We're heading out for a bit. Miss Igarashi will be explaining this, but just in case, if another teacher comes by and asks, tell them we've gone to the nurse's office. Oh, alright. Excuse me, Miss Igarashi. About Itsuki. She will not be joining us. We received a message from the hospital earlier. Saying she will be unable to attend school today. The hospital... Is she that unwell? Don't take it this way. Since she was feeling unwell, she just went in to get a checkup done to be on the safe side. This is not something we should discuss standing. Take a seat, both of you, please. Having been pointed toward the seats, Aoi and I sat down, not without tension. Alright, where should we begin? You remember the conversation I had with Miss Omiya, right? Correct? Yes, we just happened to overhear it. How much do you know about CL2? How about as much as we got taught in class? And from what we could glean on the web, it seems really unusual for someone in their late teens to have it. Also, I thought Itsuki had been vaccinated. It's an extremely rare case, but there are reports of people who have a certain constitution that neutralizes the vaccine. Oh no! We believe that this may be Miss Umiya's situation. For most people, being vaccinated means they don't need to worry about contracting CL2. So there's no reason to be scared of Miss Omiya transmitting it to anyone else, including you too. I'm not worried about getting infected. What I care about is Itsuki's condition. Is she alright? She'll be just fine, right? She'll be her regular self and be able to live her life as before, right? Anna, I get how you feel, but please calm down. Ms. Sasamori, it's important to consider all sides of the issue. Sometimes, by fear of getting infected themselves, people treat the infected with cruelty. It is not widely known, but at the time when CL2 was spreading, the infected and their families suffered harsh discrimination. I had to tell Ellie about that one. Damn, bots are acting together nowadays. That's wild. I'm sorry. That wasn't sensitive of me. Still, I really am more worried about Itsuki than falling ill myself. I understand. Miss Igarashi, what will happen to Itsuki? Can she make her full recovery? She's alright for now, but I am unable to tell you any more about what the future holds. It is a private matter, and I have the duty of confidentiality. Of course. She's alright for now. That means she may not be right at the later time. Itsuki, you can't be dying. Once fall into a spiral of negative thoughts, I could only imagine things getting worse. We were always together, but I never realized Itsuki was suffering all along. I'm such a fool! The tears I wasn't able to hold back anymore trickled down my face. Anna. Itsuki was struggling all by herself for so long. I failed to notice. I was so thoughtless. We spent all the time together, and I didn't notice. I feel so sorry. I am sorry. I did not express myself well enough. I cannot give you the details, but I can tell you that Omiya's case is not severe. At the very least, it's not a life-threatening stage. My attempt to conceal the situation ended up causing you even more worry. Oh no, I'm the one who needs to apologize. I'm just about to graduate high school and here I am, weeping like a kid. No, it's okay to cry. Well, thank you for telling us, in spite of your duty of confidentiality. This degree of disclosure does not breach it, so it's fine. Miss Igarashi truly is a kind person. Her way of speaking comes across as cold, but she has been undoubtedly considerate to me. Anna, are you a bit calmer now? Yes, sorry for getting so worked up. I was thinking that I could stay by Itsuki's side forever. That's what I wanted. Thinking perhaps it might not happen made me so sad. Miss? Are you talking about gay shit? I wonder what Miss Igarashi has on her mind. She's now frowning sternly. Miss Omiya is irreplaceable to you, isn't she? Yes, she truly is my dear friend. I am fearing the worst right now. I answered without hesitation. After a brief pause, Miss Igarashi noted. I just remembered I have something to do in the staff room. In the meantime, I don't mind if you stay here until you calm down. Gay shit in a Droopy Cute Fangy stream? Yeah, weird. When this period is over, please go back to class. Sure. Without even waiting for Aoi's reply, Miss Igarashi hurried toward the door. Oh no, that sounds bad. He stopped just as she reached it and looked back to us. And one more thing. Do not mention anything about Miss Somia's sickness. That will keep people from making a fuss over it. Suddenly. Very well. She then left the nurse's office. Miss Igarashi is so nice. She was considerate enough to let us rest in her office. She also let us know a little bit about Itsuki's situation and gave us some reassurance. That's true. But regardless, don't you think this whole suddenly remembering she had something to do and leaving in a hurry thing is kind of fishy? Yes. I've been thinking for a while now that she doesn't seem like a person who would work in a nurse's office, you know. Really? I wouldn't be able to say, but perhaps you're right. Maybe I'm overthinking it. There might be other school nurses like her. I sat with Aoi in the nurse's office. Neither of us was saying much. Aoi seemed lost in thought. I don't recall what I was thinking about myself. There were too many things on my mind, as if my thoughts had merged into a fog. Time to go back to class. Class has finished. Time sure flew by. Hana, are you feeling better now? Do you think you can return to the classroom? I'm fine now. Sorry for keeping you here. Not at all. Anyway, before we go back to the classroom, I think there's something I should say. Worrying won't change anything, so for now, why don't we just let Itsuki be? That might be for the best. I think she probably doesn't want it brought up too much now. Besides, Miss Igarashi said it wasn't serious. If we get overly anxious, it might add to Itsuki's burden. Perhaps so. We should leave it aside until Itsuki is ready to talk to us. That's quite adult-like of you, Aoi. If I were on my own, I would just panic. Don't overestimate me. I hide my fears, that's all. Huh? I couldn't help but wonder what she meant. She didn't seem to be alluding to the matter of Itsuki's condition. Come on. If we waffle here too long, the next class will start with us. It's just an SDP class, but I don't want to be late. Let's get a move on. Oh, right. Wait for me! We made it just in time. I did have to run through the hallways. Come to think of it, Itsuki is not allowed to do strenuous activities like this. I must be careful with her when we're together. That's why she was extremely tired when you both left very quickly from the evil guy. As soon as we got to our seats, the health and PE teacher arrived and began the class. There have been many health-themed SDP classes since we finished the entrance exams. Handouts came around from the seats in front. Even now, materials for these classes were often paper-made, surprisingly analog. Graduating from high school, Guide to the Social Development Program, huh? The cover featured a pair of cartoon rabbits seen countless times. The pale blue one is a... Sorry, stereotyping colors. Boys are blue and pink and girls are pink. Ugh. I want to die inside. Someone once made a joke about them. Rabbits being a symbol of fertility, it feels like a subliminal message telling us to. I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. Feels like a subliminal message telling us to go forth and multiply. I highly doubt it, but if it were true, it would be brazen, not to mention tasteless. These materials were full of contents promoting relationships between men and women. Sorry. I'm having the... Everything's fine. Outlining benefits and welfare policies related to marriage. The social development program in elementary school focused on more extra contents that appealed to emotions rather than theoretical explanations. I remembered how we used to watch government-produced romance and animations. The somewhat odd pop-art style stuck in my mind. After watching, the discussion would be guided towards such topics as, isn't this aspect of boys really cool, and don't you think girls are cute in this way? Now that I think about it, we were being actively encouraged to interact with the opposite sex. Dying inside. In fact, perhaps due to the SDP's class stimulating the students' curiosity, they began talking about love and marriage. It was just as the school intended. Yet I could never join these conversations, and felt so out of place. Whenever I felt like I was different from everyone else, as though I was somewhere wrong, it made me doubt of myself. This may be why I feel uneasy about classes that promote dating and relationships. I likely am the odd one out. Most people probably don't mind hearing about relationships and marriage between men and women. Actually, look at my sister. I could see how marriage and having children can make someone happy. Although, where is the... I have a question. We have not seen Tsubomi's partner, or at least the father. What is this about? Whenever I imagined myself in that position, though, it just felt unrealistic. Now that entrance exams are over, I feel like we're having these social development program classes almost every day. Having so many of these classes before graduating high school really pushes the point that whether we like it or not, we are now adults. When the social development program first began, they didn't have so many classes. Gradually, the content promoting marriage and children increased considerably. Sorry, I'm gonna feel sick myself. And so did the number of classes. I guess this is inevitable if the objective is to raise the birth rate. Shinzo Abe, fuck you. At one point, it said that the citizenry alone couldn't sustain the infrastructure. The government likely had no choice but to act. I listened to the lecture without much intent. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna die inside. I don't want to do that. According to a survey of newly married couples in the previous financial year, over 97% of them reported that they wanted children. Regarding couples who had recently become parents, 100% of them reported that they were happy. Oh, fuck that shit. Having children is an invaluable source of happiness. Oh my god, dude, what is this propaganda? Having children is an undeniable source of happiness, and these surveys are proof thereof. Having children is a source of happiness. It does seem true. But if you have social systems guaranteeing financial support for several years after birth, of course everyone would feel that way. Is my thinking a bit too cynical? No, girl, you're correct. They're incentivizing the fucking heteronormativity. You need to fight the bullshit. There are people who oppose the social development program even now. Yet the fear of CL2 is deeply engraved in people's memories. In reality, any opposition to the policy is ignored by both the public and the government. Ugh. Our country is said to be more than a decade behind other nations, and still falling further behind. If this continues, it'll be difficult to maintain our way of life. No one wants infrastructures and entertainment industries to disappear, so it's no wonder that the issue is being ignored. I too would hate it if the number of trains decreased, or if the reception of my biophone became unstable. That's not related at all to this, though! This recent increase in births is called the third baby boom. We hope this auspicious boom goes on. Fuck you. Marriage and children are precious sources of... I wanna die inside! Oh, the purpose... Oh no! I am not saying that loud. Alright. Oh, fuck you, video game! I know you're trying to make a message here, but fuck you. Just... No! 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 I wanna fucking kill this entire shit! You know, I'm with you, Ellie! And so on and so forth. I heard that over and over. What's different this time is that they gave specific guidance on male-female relationships after entering college, vocational school, or getting a job. Since 2 years ago, a program has been introduced for those who marry while attending college or vocational school and is free of charge. Problematic teacher. This teacher needs to get the fuck out of my life. You might already know about partial credits exoneration in certain schools. So being married literally lets you have easy school credits? What is wrong with this shit? I guess the policy is fair enough, but getting married while still in school seems too young. Yeah, no, like, they're rushing that shit. Listening to that monotonous lesson, I started feeling sleepy. This teacher will get a Title IX in US unis. Yeah. Excuse me. Huh? Miss Igarashi? What brings her here in the middle of class? For a moment, I found my eyes on Miss Igarashi's I had met. Her glance was fast. It might have been my imagination. After she explained something to the health and PE teacher, she looked around us from the platform. Sorry for my sudden interruption. Please allow me to take a survey. You will answer it using your biophone. Oh no! No! Oh my god. Everyone will know your bullshit. A survey with the biophone? We've used biophone in class before, but this might be the first time for a survey. Gonna be flagged. You don't act like you're gay. Stealth time. It's stealth time. Leaving my perplexity aside, I took my biophone and followed the instructions. This survey is important for your future, so be sure to answer in good faith. They're definitely using we're all doing a survey to single out Hana. If you do not take it seriously, you will have to take it again. Oh, fuck you. So until you get the one answer you want, we're forced to do it? The classroom became slightly noisy. There were some complaining voices and others giggling. Silence. Start the survey now. As we'd been told in this somewhat forceful tone, I started answering the survey questions. Relationships with the opposite gender. Question 1. What was the most difficult thing for you in a relationship with the opposite gender? Oh my god. Singling out the queer students. Yeah, this is literally singling out the queer students. I never experienced that. If you were in a relationship, please indicate it as an answer. This is quite an invasion of privacy, but there's nothing I can do but write honestly. Lie so you don't get singled out. No, please, Hana, you don't answer it honestly. They're trying to fucking, like... Okay, let's move on to question 2. What kind of gesture do you find charming? I don't know. I never really thought about it. A smile? That's too ordinary. What gesture do I find charming? The gesture that suddenly came to mind was turning around. Itsuki walks ahead, turns around toward me, and offers me her hand. Hey, what am I thinking? This is meaningless if I imagine myself with Itsuki. This survey is about the opposite gender. I couldn't think of anything else, so I were turning around. No, I see the tears. I am, She finds scissors charming. Question 3. What was your breakfast today? My sister's homemade French toast. It was so soft and tasty. I used to cook for the family, but lately I've been relying on my sister, who was back at home for a while. Are they gonna target us if we're like just... like... Oh, your boyfriend didn't make your breakfast. It's weird. My sister's cooking has a different kind of tastiness compared to mine. Oops, I need to focus on the survey. Question 4. What is the fun thing you did in the last 3 years? There's so many. What should I write? School trip, the school festival, or... I was always happy because Itsuki and I were around. I guess this is what we call happiness. I answered various questions, but I couldn't figure out the purpose of this survey. Singling you out, singling you out. Girl, you're gonna get singled out. You're gonna be told that you need to freaking breed with a man. Then I reached the last question. What did you enjoy about health and PE class? I guess it's that I'm less nervous around boys than I used to be. I was able to get along with Natsu and Shir after the mixed gender recreations. I used to be a bit scared of boys before that. Finally, all students completed the survey. Well done. We'll make good use of this survey. Thank you for your cooperation. Sigurashi was about to leave, but she stopped and turned around. One last thing. Perhaps you've heard about it in the homeroom, but there have been rumors about a suspicious individual in the area. Although that person has a criminal record, he has been rehabilitated. The police department and the school have determined his reoffense risk to be low. Nah, men suck, why not be scared of them? So there's no need to be overly afraid. Please go on with your lives as normal. I wouldn't trust the police on this one, but it might be me. After Miss Igarashi left, whispers spread all around. That was a weird survey. Indeed. What was that all about? It also came up right in the middle of class. And about a suspicious person. The health and PE lesson resumes. Men suck so much I stopped being one of them. Same. Mood. When the class was over, the teacher just explained the contents of the documents provided at the beginning. Once the class was over, the students started chatting. There were worried voices and rustle. They may say it's fine, but this guy's still got a criminal record. Right, it's so scary. Scary, huh? It's understandable to be scared despite the rehabilitation. He's reminding me of the suspicious person from the park. Possible, I hope not to encounter him ever again. We finished all classes for today. Everyone was packing up to go home. Hana, let's head home. A moment, please. I'm putting everything in my bag. Don't forget anything. Aoi and I work our way to the station. It was always the three of us before the entrance exams. That felt strange without Itsuki. Speaking of strange, don't you think today's class was a bit strange? I thought so too. Miss Igarashi suddenly showed up, and then there was that weird survey. Well, they have their business to take care of. No need to think too hard about it. I suppose you're right. My mind wasn't clear of doubts, but I endeavored to put them aside. Hey, do you think she'll show up tomorrow? You mean Itsuki? I can't tell. If you're really concerned, why not send her a message? Says she's coming to school without mentioning the illness. No, never mind. I don't want to pressure her. I get you. How cowardly of me, pretending that it's for Itsuki. In truth, I'm just scared to ask her. Sorry, I sneezed. Alright, seems like it's time for a new day. I'm gonna start the ads. We will be going for a little break again. And when I come back, we will continue a little bit more for today. Take care of yourself while the ads are rolling. We will see you on the other side in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. For more Black Lily's Tale. It's so warm in here. Good morning, Aoi. Morning, Hana. It's been a while since it was this cold. For sure. I had a hard time getting out of my futon. I know exactly how that feels. An awkward silence falls. Aoi's eyes wanders as if she wants to ask something. So, what's up with Itsuki today? Is she not with you? I've got a message from her this morning. She told me to go before she does. I see. It's good to hear though. I was worried a bit. She'll come later today then. What's that? Itsuki's coming today? Yes. She got better from the cold. How was the cover-up anyway? We needed to keep her illness a secret from everyone else. It's not like her to miss class because of a cold. I never thought she had such a frail side. Knock it off. Suddenly, Shu walked in. The house got sold. One room was full of mold. It was Itsuki's, I was told. That's how she called a cold. What are you rhyming about? It's such in bad taste. Come on, it's a masterpiece. Oh no, dude. Come on, Shu. Why do you look so proud when no one else is laughing? Because I know you're laughing internally. I ain't. Shu's humor is quite unique, I'd say. Hana, it's not even worth your attention. Morning! Itsuki? Itsuki, good morning. I felt like I hadn't seen her in ages. I wasn't sure if I felt happy or awkward. It was a confusing mix of emotions. Oh, I'm sorry for getting you worried. But look, I'm totally fine. I was putting on a brave face. This was her way of easing our minds. I wonder about her true condition, but for now, I can't break her good mood. I'm glad that you're fine. By the way, I bought more stuff on the flashcards. Oh, more? Would it be why you were late today? Come on, I wasn't late. Dream big and listen to your heart. That's how you make the most of your youth. There she goes again. So tell us, what do you have here? Hear me out. Go to a botanical garden. Botanical garden? That sounds fun. Why is that all of a sudden? Is it like the aquarium, but when you're unsure if you're gay? Just felt like it's a bit cold today, so I picked a place that could warm us. On a day like this, wouldn't it be nice to see beautiful Rafflesias to lift our spirits? You don't want to smell those. Right, but I'm sure you can't tell the Rafflesia flower beautiful. You can look it up online. I agree about going to a warm place though. See? Then let's sally forth to a botanical garden after school. Sally forth? What's that? I read it in one of my grandpa's old comic books. That's different. It was awkward at first, but eventually the atmosphere became relaxed as usual. It was mostly thanks to Itsuki acting as if she had no medical condition. While I was grateful for her thoughtfulness, it was difficult not to think of the toll her efforts had most likely taken on her already weakened body. We arrived at the botanical garden after school. You know what? I think we should actually keep the botanical garden for next time. It's getting pretty late, and I'm feeling a little EP from everything that happened today. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Had a lovely time with the girls again, although we had terrible moments at some point. Let's not think about it. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm GP, also known as Cute Fengies, and this was Friday Special. Next time we will be going through the botanical garden episode. Maybe there will be something important happen. I don't know. But yeah. Again, quick reminder of schedule. Next week we will be streaming on Wednesday some Dungeon Gals. I might be doing some speedruns there because I'm very excited, and I've done one speedrun today, and I really want to do more because there's so many mistakes that I did, and I kind of want to get back into it. On the other side, I'm not sure if I will be streaming next Friday because Preventivon is happening, and I'm gonna be busy with games committee stuff and also running. On Friday, like on the second day, which would be Friday, I will be commentating for the last run of the day, which is Yaz Rising, which would be at around 8 a.m. my time. So it's gonna be a little tight, but it might be why I'm gonna cancel the stream just to make sure that I'm, I sleep enough to be awake and functioning at 8 a.m. Outside of that, I'm gonna be busy with my own run on Saturday night. I will be running CHE 51 with MIDI. We're gonna have a fun online versus showcase. It's gonna be great. And I'm really excited. But yeah. So if there's anything coming up with the schedule, I will mention it later on my Blue Sky, which you can find socials. Let's just type it in. Let's go. But yeah, let's find someone to raid. Alice is here. Hi, buddy. Oh, Larry. Larry joined us. Oh, baby. Baby Larry. If you want some Baby Larry emotes, you can find them by subscribing or by giving channel points to find them. We're gonna be using them for our raid. Let me just check who we're going to raid. We're gonna raid Ari. Ari is currently doing some art. So let's go see her. Ari is a good friend of the channel, always around. So let's say hi and enjoy her art stream. Alright. If you want to do a raid message, we're gonna do a meow with an exclamation mark and any emotes of a cat. I usually tend to put some Larry emotes. Like those ones. If you want to have those I just mentioned, you can subscribe or spend some channel points to get them. But yeah, there's many of them. If you want, you can even have the cute and smug Larry. But yeah, I will see you all on Wednesday for more speedrunning, and enjoy your afternoon and everything. Everyone, have a lovely time. Bye-bye.